Someone close to you is secretly working with police and they are planning to trap you. This video brings an urgent message that Jesus specifically wants you to hear. He has been trying to reveal this betrayal in your inner circle, but is worried you might ignore the warning signs. This isn't just another spiritual video. It contains a revelation about hidden deception that could protect you from serious harm. Jesus cares deeply about your safety and would be heartbroken if you walked into this planned trap without knowing who the informant is. The message you're about to receive has been carefully arranged to reach you at this exact moment before the plan is executed. There's a divine appointment happening right now as you watch. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could save you from consequences you never saw coming. Jesus wants to expose the betrayer, but you need to recognize his warning first. This isn't an ordinary message. It's a divine alert about hidden betrayal from someone you trust completely. Jesus has been watching your relationships with loving attention, noticing both the people who genuinely care for you and those who are secretly working against you. Missing this particular warning could mean walking directly into a planned trap that's already been set. This revelation marks a limited time opportunity that's opening right now to identify the informant before it's too late. Jesus cares so deeply about your protection that he would be truly concerned if you failed to recognize who is betraying your trust to authorities. That's why this message found you today. Your attention to this video isn't random. It's a divinely orchestrated moment designed to help you see the deception that has been happening right under your nose. The identity of this person will become clear to you through the signs Jesus is showing, but you must pay very close attention. The betrayal is already in motion. Police involvement is real, but the trap can still be avoided if you act on what Jesus reveals to you right now. Every time you felt something was wrong with someone close to you has been noticed. Every intuitive feeling you've had about certain people not being trustworthy has been acknowledged. All the times you've sensed betrayal but dismissed your instincts as paranoia, yet that feeling kept returning, have been recognized. Your confusion about who you can really trust hasn't gone unnoticed. Those moments when you questioned if someone was being genuine with you, Jesus saw your uncertainty and the difficulty of navigating relationships when deception is present. The times when your gut told you something was off about someone's behavior, yet you ignored it to keep the peace, that internal conflict was witnessed in heaven. The courage it takes to face the possibility that someone you care about might be betraying you has been deeply valued. The questions you've carried about loyalty and trust, sometimes too painful to voice out loud, have all been heard. Trust is difficult when you're surrounded by deception. Warning signs about betrayal aren't always obvious. Jesus understands this challenge completely, which is why he's making this particular revelation about the informant so clear you can't possibly miss it. The warning signs about the informant appear in everyday interactions but are often overlooked because they seem too subtle to mean anything serious. This sign shows up in changed behavior patterns, secretive phone calls they quickly end when you approach, or unexpected questions about your activities and plans. It appears in this person suddenly asking detailed questions about your whereabouts, who you associate with, or what you're doing at specific times. This warning emerges in their unusual interest in parts of your life they never cared about before, or in their sudden distance when you used to be close. This person's name or face keeps appearing in your thoughts at random moments. Their image surfaces in your mind when you pray for protection or think about who might not have your best interests at heart. This connects directly to your recent prayers about truth, protection, and discernment about the people around you. Jesus chose these particular warning signs because they speak to your specific situation in a language your spirit would recognize. The window to identify this person won't remain open forever. When you finally recognize who the informant is, everything about their recent behavior will suddenly make perfect sense. When you identify the informant working with police against you, many confusing situations from recent months will suddenly make perfect sense. Unexplained events, strange coincidences, and conversations that felt off will all connect in a beautiful moment of divine clarity about what's really been happening. Jesus has protective news for you today. Your spiritual discernment about people is growing stronger. An important protective wisdom is becoming available to you now. The divine has noticed your vulnerability to this betrayal, and now you've been chosen to receive this special revelation before serious harm occurs. This moment marks something significant in your ability to recognize deception. It's a clear indication that your instincts about people are divinely guided and growing more accurate every day. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding in your spiritual protection, far deeper than you might have imagined possible. The recognition of who the informant is begins a spiritual awakening that will touch every area of your life, from how you pray for protection to how you navigate relationships to your sense of who deserves your trust and confidence. There's a wave of heavenly protection surrounding you right now. You're becoming more spiritually attuned to deception, naturally drawing divine warnings into your daily experience. Recognizing this betrayal brings a heightened awareness of Jesus' protection in even the smallest details of your relationships. More spiritual insights about who to trust will begin flowing to you than ever before. This isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully arranged blessing designed specifically for this dangerous season when someone close is secretly working against you. Your prayers for protection and truth matter more than you realize. Your spiritual sensitivity inspires heaven to reveal hidden things that could harm you. Your faith makes a difference in the protective atmosphere around your life. This divine warning shows that Jesus deeply values your safety and wants you shielded from the consequences of blind trust. Each time you've trusted your instincts about someone, even when you couldn't explain why, has developed your ability to receive this critical revelation now. Jesus delights when you finally see what has been trying to show you about who the real informant is. The timing of this revelation is no coincidence. It comes now because you're spiritually ready to handle the truth about who's betraying you. This precise moment has been divinely chosen because you've grown in faith and discernment about people. Your spiritual eyes are now open enough to see deception that might have been completely invisible to you before. Your heart has been prepared through past betrayals and disappointments. Your wisdom about trusting people has deepened through difficult experiences with dishonesty. Your soul is now prepared to receive this divine warning more clearly than ever before without being destroyed by the truth. All the difficult relationships you've navigated and the trust issues you've wrestled with have been preparation for recognizing this particular betrayal. Nothing in your journey with people has been wasted. Every experience of deception has shaped your ability to recognize warning signs when they appear. This particular revelation about the police informant is connected to larger spiritual protection happening for many people right now. Jesus is revealing similar hidden betrayals to those who are spiritually alert and ready to take protective action based on divine warnings. If you're feeling grateful for this divine warning about the informant working with police against you, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these important protective messages. Your generosity helps these divine revelations reach those who desperately need to know about hidden betrayals before serious harm occurs. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue creating content that connects people with heaven's timely warnings in these dangerous times. Your support means more people will be protected from informants and planned traps through divine intervention. As you begin to recognize who the informant is, new protective awareness will naturally develop in your life. This clearer vision about deception brings new responsibilities, not just to protect yourself, but to help everyone in your circle who might be facing similar hidden betrayals from people they trust. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as sacred opportunities to participate in Jesus' work of protection and truth. This revelation signals it's time to step into spiritual maturity about trust, discernment, and recognizing when someone isn't being genuine. Finding balance becomes essential during this revelatory time. While taking steps to identify and protect yourself from the specific informant Jesus is revealing to you, remember to nurture your practical faith through prayer, scripture, and trusted community. These spiritual disciplines have shaped who you are and will continue to support you as you navigate this difficult discovery. Jesus is inviting you to become more than just a receiver of warnings, but a person who helps others recognize betrayal and deception in their own lives too. As you become sensitive to this divine warning about the informant, think about how you can help others who are missing similar betrayal signs in their lives. Your experience shows that Jesus is constantly communicating about hidden deception, even when we're too trusting to notice the warning signs. Heaven witnesses every moment when someone recognizes betrayal before serious harm occurs. Your story of receiving this warning about police involvement brings hope to people feeling paranoid about certain relationships or wondering if their instincts about someone are correct. Your awareness becomes a light that helps others develop eyes to see the deception and secret agendas Jesus is revealing all around them. This warning about your informant isn't meant to be a private blessing. It's an invitation to help others experience the same divine protection from people who aren't what they seem. Jesus often works through those who have recently recognized betrayal to help awaken others who are still blindly trusting the wrong people. Your newfound awareness serves as both personal protection and ministry opportunity to help others identify informants and betrayers in their own circles. As you navigate this new level of discernment about the informant, stay consistently alert. Jesus reminds you that while recognizing one betrayal is wonderful, it's just the beginning of a lifetime of divine protection from deceptive people. Maintain the spiritual sensitivity that allowed you to see this warning about who's working with police against you in the first place. Guard against returning to blind trust or dismissing your instincts about people that made you vulnerable to this betrayal in the past. Let your protective awareness continue to flow from genuine faith and daily attention to Jesus' guidance about relationships. With this new ability to recognize deception comes ongoing responsibility to remain watchful and discerning about everyone in your circle. Use this gift wisely to discern true divine warnings from ordinary suspicion or paranoia. Not every concern about someone is a divine alert, but Jesus will make truly important warnings about real threats unmistakably clear to your spirit. Embrace this journey with both humility and confidence, staying connected to Jesus daily for continued discernment. The informant's identity will be confirmed through multiple signs, giving you absolute certainty about who is secretly working against you with authorities. Picture a future where you consistently recognize deception before betrayal can harm you. Imagine divine protection surrounding your life from people with hidden agendas. Spiritual alerts arriving precisely when someone around you isn't trustworthy or has ulterior motives. Your understanding of heaven's protective communication about relationships expanding beyond anything you've experienced before. Jesus stands with you, encouraging you to embrace this journey of discernment with complete trust in his warnings. This is truly your moment to experience deeper divine connection through recognizing truth about people. This marks the beginning of a time when your instincts, wisdom, and heart will be more aligned with heaven's perspective on relationships than ever before. Accept this blessing of revelation with gratitude, and remember that you're surrounded by divine support on this journey of navigating who deserves your trust. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to experience Jesus' guidance through warning signs that will become increasingly clear to your spiritually attuned awareness. What joy awaits as you learn to read the divine language of protection from betrayers and informants all around you. The identity of your specific informant will soon be unmistakable to you. If this message has awakened something in your spirit about who might be the informant, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful spiritual exchange and allows us to continue sharing these divine warnings with those who need them most. Your generosity helps fund our mission to help others recognize deception and betrayal before serious consequences occur. If you're ready to acknowledge that you're seeing warning signs about a specific person, type 999 in the comments below as your declaration of protective awareness and commitment to identifying who the informant is. The journey of recognizing betrayal and deception continues beyond this revelation. As you step into new protective awareness about the informant working with police, stay grounded in scripture and prayer that keeps your discernment sharp and accurate about people's true intentions. Every deception you recognize could be the exact confirmation someone else has been waiting to see about their own situation with untrustworthy people. Your growing spiritual sensitivity serves as inspiration for others wondering if Jesus still protects people from betrayal and hidden agendas today. Move forward with an attentive heart, a watchful mind, and a responsive spirit ready to act when the informant's identity becomes completely clear. Create opportunities for others to recognize hidden deception as you enjoy the clarity and protection coming your way through divine revelation. The spiritual language of protection from betrayers has always been part of how Jesus communicates with those who love him. By choosing to pay attention to these warning signs, you join a long tradition of faithful followers who have learned to recognize his protective voice in everything around them. The identity you need to know is already being revealed to you through divine signs. Trust what you're sensing about which person is the informant working with police, and take immediate action to protect yourself from their plan before the trap closes.